The first movie I ever saw in theaters was The Lion King, the animated version. And I think I was about 5 years old, and it's always been one of my favorite movies. And recently I got a chance to watch parts of it again on a retreat, and I realized just how powerful that movie can be and the themes that are in it. As you might know, the main character Simba, he has a tragic event happen when he's young, and his father dies, and he has to go away to another land. And when he does that, he kind of renounces who he is and his whole inheritance as the next king of the Pride Lands. And with all of that, he starts to live in a different way. But then he has an encounter, that tells him, the person first is the baboon who kind of calls him out of himself, and then he has an encounter, like a spiritual encounter, with his father, who is passed. But what he says to him is, "Remember who you are. Remember who you are." And those words are powerful words for every one of us as well. Remember who you are. Because you're not the sum of your weaknesses and failures, what you've done and what you haven't done, as St. John Paul II reminds us. No, you are the sum of the Father's love for you and our real capacity to live into that love. And what Moses speaks to the Israelites today is a word that is for us as well. He says to them, to take care to follow all the statutes of the Lord, but he says also, take care to be earnestly on your guard, not to forget the things which your own eyes have seen, nor let them slip from your memory as long as you live, but teach them to your children and your children's children. What that means, or what he's saying there, is that we have to always be ready to remember who God is, what he's done for us, that he has freed us from sin and death, that he has done everything for us. He's the reason we're breathing right now. And during this Lenten season, it's a time for us, really a spiritual time, to come back to this place where we just remember who he is, and then by extension to remember who we are, beloved sons and daughters of God. Remember who you are. Remember who God is. He is a God who frees us from slavery, and he's going to continue to do that, especially when those moments come that we are tempted to doubt. Remember who God is, what he has done for you, and what he will continue to do for you, for us, because he loves us dearly, and we are his beloved sons and daughters.